ladies and gentlemen, how many corrections did you find in the sentence for number 3? Brenda? 7. 7? Did anyone find a different number? Leo? 6. 6? Anyone else? 8. 8? 8. 8? Oh. Anyone find less than 6 or more than 8?
I found
9. 9?
I found less than 6.
All right, well, we're going to see when we get through it how many there are. All right, in order to dispose of 438,000 tons of garbage, we need 65,000 trucks. If you was to line them all up, they would stretch from San Francisco to Los Angeles. What do we need to do to make corrections in this then? Arlen?
Change the was to were.
Change the was to were. And why do we need to do that? Who knows? Why do we need to do that? Leo? No, not a proper noun.
Proper grammar.
Lisa?
The correct past tense or whatever?
It's well, not necessarily the correct, the tense, because was is past tense, right?
Yeah.
And were is also past tense. But what does it have to do with this right here, right? When you have a subject, you have to make the verb agree with the subject. So because of subject-verb agreement, when we use you, we say were, not was. Okay, Rosie, what else?
Capitalize San Francisco and Los Angeles because of the proper noun.
Good. Capitalize San Francisco, the S, and the F, and the L, and the A, and Los Angeles because they are proper nouns. Proper nouns, what are those the names of, Rosie? Cities. Very good. Okay, what else do we need to do? Brenda?
Put a period after truck.
Period after trucks. Why?
Because like too much to say after truck.
Good. There's more than one sentence there,
Yeah.
right? So if we left it the way it was, it would be a run-on sentence, right? So we need to put a period to separate the two sentences. Dylan?
Capitalize it.
All right. Why are we going to capitalize the I and if? Beginning of a sentence. Good. Leo, what else?
Comma after garbage. No.
In the first sentence, comma after garbage. Why? Who knows why we need a comma there? In order to dispose of 438,000 tons of garbage, we need 65,000 garbage.
Is it kind of like an introductory phrase?
It's an introductory phrase. In order to dispose of 438,000 tons of garbage. What makes this a phrase, not a clause? What does a clause have to have? What two parts?
Subject.
A subject and a predicate. So because this doesn't have a subject and a predicate, it's a phrase, not a clause. So comma after the introductory phrase. This is a series of what kind of phrases? Have a verb with the word to in front of it. It's an infinitive phrase. So that's a whole bunch of phrases together. So introductory phrase, put a comma after it. All right, what else do we need to do? Jordan?
Put a period at the end of the sentence, and you dotted your I on the line.
Oh, yeah, well, you know I always do that. It's all right. Please forgive me. Okay, period at the end of the sentence. Jordan?
Huh?
If you were to line them all up, they would stretch from San Francisco to Los Angeles. What kind of sentence is that? Leo?
If it was written right, there would be a comma in it, and a phrase, and sentence. I don't know.
Complex sentence doesn't necessarily, well, compound sentence, yes, usually would have a comma. But maybe we just didn't get to that yet.
Yeah.
Brenton, what do you think?
Like, there's only one subject, like, not subject, but there's only, like, one point that they're trying to get across, not two. If it was a compound sentence, then they would be saying more than one thing. Like,
Well, you were to line, that's a dependent clause.
yeah, see, so it's not...
They would stretch from San Francisco to Los Angeles, that's an independent clause.
Oh.
So when you have a dependent clause and an independent clause, you have a complex sentence. What kind of clauses do you have if you have a compound sentence?
Declarative?
Two
Independent.
independent clauses. Okay, are there any more corrections here?
Not really.
Yeah.
Charlotte?
take the 438,000 and change it to one.
No,
No.
if it's a number over 100, we need the number, we don't write out the word. The key, a comma, are you thinking after up?
Yeah.
If you were to line them all up, they would stretch from the same position. Okay, because you start with the dependent clause, we put a comma after it. Okay, so let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dumping caused innumerable problems: filthy water, contaminated beaches, and disease to animals and humans. What do we need to do and why? Alina. Okay, capitalize what word? The O in ocean, because it is the beginning of the sentence. What else? Charlotte.
Put a comma after problem.
Not a comma after problems. Remember the sentence that we did yesterday? What do we call it? The little dot thingies, what do we call it? Help her out? A colon. And why do we need a colon there, Charlotte? Why do we need a colon? The colon tells our minds when we're reading this sentence that what is following? A list of items. All right, what else do we need to do? Amber?
You need to put a comma after water and beaches.
Comma after water, and a comma after beaches. And why do we need those commas? Items in a series. All right, what else do we need to do, Leo? Period at the end of the sentence. And like you said, that is a declarative sentence. All right, now, take a look at this sentence. Ocean dumping caused innumerable problems: filthy water, contaminated beaches, and disease to animals and humans. In the type sentence, we have simple sentences, compound sentences, and complex sentences. How many think this is a simple sentence? How many think this is a compound sentence? How many think it's a complex sentence? How many are not sure? Okay. Here's the thing. Compound sentences and complex sentences both have two sets of subject and predicates, correct?
Yeah.
What's the subject of this sentence?
Ocean dumping.
Ocean dumping. What's the predicate, the simple predicate? Caused. Is there any other subject predicate in that sentence? So what kind of sentence is this?
Compound.
It's a simple sentence. Even though it has this comma and all this items in a series, even though it has all this other stuff in it, it's still a simple sentence because it has one subject, ocean dumping, and one predicate, caused. All right, I wonder if someone can find for us where is the prepositional... Jordan? Two animals and humans. Very good. Someone find for us an adjective in that sentence and tell what noun it's describing. Dylan? Very good. Are there any others? Amber?
Innumerable problems.
Innumerable is describing problems. Good. Charlotte? Contaminated, describing beaches. Very good. Can someone find the conjunction in that sentence? Amber? And is joining things together, right? Okay, very good. Rewrite that sentence correctly. Make sure you have all the editing marks on your paper. Jorge?
4.
4? Amber? 5? 6? You have 4, 5, 6? Anybody find?
7.
7?
3.
3?
5.
5? Okay, obviously those can't all be right.
Oh, wait, I
So
can't.
we'll see when we correct it how many there are. Correct this sentence. We have several options for garbage disposal: ocean dumping, landfills, burning, and recycling. What do we need to do? Raise your hand, please. Jordan.
You need a comma after, before ocean, after ocean, after dumping, after...
Well, and why are you saying, ladies and gentlemen, why are you saying that we need a comma there, Jordan?
Because it's, what's it called?
Items in a series.
Yeah, that.
Items in a series. You're right that there is items in a series here, but something has to go before that items in a series. We have several options for garbage disposal. What needs to go after disposal?
A colon.
A colon. Why a colon, Jordan?
I don't know.
Why a colon, Jorge?
List
To show you that a list follows. So when you're reading this sentence, we have several options for garbage disposal. When you see that colon, Dylan, you know in your mind, because of that colon, that a list of the several options is going to come now. All right, what else do we need to do?
Something.
Alina?
Comma after ocean, dumping, landfill, and burning.
Okay. Is ocean one of the kinds of...
Ocean dumping.
Ocean dumping is one thing, right? So comma after dumping, comma after landfill, comma after burning. And what are all those commas put in there for?
Stop.
Items in a series. Okay, what else do we need to do? Arlen. Period at the end of the sentence, and that is a declarative sentence. Does anyone see any more?
No.
So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many of you said there were 5? Very good. Okay, please rewrite that sentence.